Alrighty, welcome back to what I believe is episode 3, probably, of Aidyn Chronicles playthrough. I'm so happy, y'all. I'm so happy that I'm saying y'all, which is not a thing that I do. I just really, it's so nostalgic. I didn't have a whole lot of I keep saying PS4, N64 games, but boy, I played through this game as much as I could. It's a little bit glitchy. It didn't always work. Hello? Hello? Rat? Oh, that's right, I'm sneaking. I have to actually select the battle. I just... I love this game, you guys. It's so just good, bad. I really can't... I mean, oh, I forgot to heal myself. I forgot to do that before, or after the last fight. I could have camped, because I think when you're around other people, when you camp, it doesn't... Like, you have an opportunity or risk when you're camping to get attacked, which is actually kind of nice if you want to level up and there are no enemies around. But I should have done that, because I wanted to save my potions, but I also don't want to die to 2 rats. You know what? I'm gonna risk it, going to attack, and we'll see if my hubris gets the better of me. Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't kill him. Oh, I don't think I even hit him. I totally thought I killed him. Now I killed it. Fantastic. Oh, yes. When you... Oh, so... Okay, so... About leaders. The top enemy in the bar on the left is considered the leader. And when you kill the leader, some of the enemies might get disheartened and run away. And I think you lose all the experience if they run away, which is why you generally always want to... Oh, man. When you're up close on them like that, they can just end. Oh, I did get the experience for both of them. So you don't have to follow them. It turns out you can just let them go. But you may not get any items? You may not get any treasure after the battle if they run away. All of these things I'm not sure about, and we're just going to have to see as we come across them. Now, I'm following the path. I'm just going back to the castle. There is so much stuff around here that I can do once I get my full party. Cannot wait. And there are some things in this game that are you can ruin. What I mean by that is, like, there are chests that you can pick, but they're trapped. You can see that, but if you pick it and your check fails, then the chest is gone. Whatever was in there is gone forever, and I am 110% not above save scumming. I'm gonna do that. So, ooh, a chest with 25 gold. Wonderful. Get down here at all? I cannot. So, look at the beautiful city of Guernia. I forgot to talk to this fellow here because he is a treat. Did they send you to talk to me? Did they? What are you talking about? Nothing, nothing. Move along, son. That seems like something a sane person would do. At some point, you can get a certain item, come back and talk to him, and he's even more crazy. Love it. I don't know what you have to say, and I frankly don't care because we're going to the castle. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of dicking around by talking to some of the NPCs because they don't have a lot of valuable things to say. There are just a few nuts like that one back there. And I am just realizing that I have done a bunch of random voices for a bunch of people we're going to have to talk to here, and I don't care for it, because I've already forgotten. I'm back, everyone! Come on. Let's go. Alron, you're back. We were just ready to set out again. Weren't we, Sir Aberkin? Set out? The king is beside himself. The farmers say there are goblins in the forest. Is it true? And monsters? We've heard all kinds of rumors. The king has ordered everything and everyone to go after you. I'll speak to him right away. Alaron, let me speak with you first. Not only has the king ordered a search, he's also asked all travelers on the road to look for you. Despite the warnings of monsters and goblins, Farmers have left their fields. Magicians have been asked to consult the stars. Right now, my best knights are out in the wilderness searching. All because you took it into your head to play hero. It wasn't like that. I didn't mean to worry you. You've been gone for days. I'm sorry, Aberkin, but I didn't plan on an attack. Attack? When were you attacked? Look, I'm in no mood to explain. It's just... Y'all, it's been such a long day. Just ask my hairdresser. She'll be able to tell you everything. Sorry. I'm just gonna walk up. Wait! Prince Sheridan claims you were looking for someone. Far be it from me to argue with Sheridan. Aileron, we must know what happened. Or we want to know what happened? Who cares? The goblins attacked. An ambush. It was in the woods not far from here. Kendall is dead. This is true, we must tell the king. Prince Sheridan, run to the training room. Tell Treherne, I love that name by the way, tell Treherne the boy is safe. Have him call off the search. But Sir Aberkin, do as I say. Can I go now? Ugh. Like a fucking 12-year-old. Stop right there, Squire, and start explaining. The goblins were too strong for me. I was so weak, I could barely hang out. Naturally! They attack in groups. How could you hope to fight them all? Wow. Inspiring, truly. They have patrols. They move at night. Everyone out there in the forest is afraid. They're horrible, Aberkin. Enough. So you found Kendall, and then what? You escaped on your own? There was a healer gathering herbs. She stumbled across me. What healer? I've been all through the castle looking for you. I've spoken to everyone. No one's seen you for days. She isn't a castle dweller. Duh. She lives in the clearing by the edge of the forest. Her name is Oriana. What's the matter? Nothing. Sus. You don't believe any of this, do you? Just finish the story. It's not a story, it's the truth. Oriana dragged me out of the woods and back to her hut. She cast a spell, but she couldn't cure you? No. She said ordinary herbs were useless. You must go to the throne room. I'll be alright. Don't worry. We got this. We good. Probably. Huh? Prince Sheridan? What? Yeah, sure. If you please. No, if you're going to the training room, etc. Turn, yes. This little shit, I swear to God. Prince Sheridan? We can see you. In our periphery. We'll tell the king. We'll find Gachina and speak to her. Don't really recall who Gachina is. And we'll ask Bowden what to do next. Ah, there we are. As Prince Sheridan walks away, suspiciously. Yeah, again, not talking to them, because... Oh, my god. I might see if I can, separate my audio from the game audio, because... Hoo boy! There's not a whole lot of music in this game, but there is sure music in this castle, and... Oh my word, is it just... It's an earworm. It will get into your head. Now, when I said I might isolate the audio, I don't know if I'm going to make it louder or softer, because I am somewhat sadistic, and it would be super funny for me to just really crank this up. Just not even be able to hear my voice. We'll see in post. This is my dearest, oldest friend. We love each other so much, it's definitely going to be a ship. Hello, Aileron. I thought the king would have you scrubbing the floors for the Great Hall by now. You'd love to see that, wouldn't you? Why didn't you take me with you to look for Kendall? You wouldn't be in all this trouble alone. If I'd taken you with me, we both would have gotten lost. Well, at least the goblins haven't affected your sense of fair play. Oh, flattery. You don't have to take everything I say as a compliment. Why not? Don't you like me, Brenna? I put up with you, Aileron. Others don't. You're so rude, sussy baka. Learn to be more diplomatic. You'll get farther. Listen, I've got things to do, and I'm sure you do too. Oh, God. Dearest, oldest friend, Brenna. I think it's Brenna anyway. Oh, yeah. I gotta get myself clean after being gone for 3 days and surely not having any type of cleaning, sweating profusely from the poison. I'll just clean myself off in what is almost certainly the drinking water for these Philistines. Anyway. Now, also, speaking of getting lost, this is a remarkably large castle. There is so much, and it is incredibly easy to get lost. Now, while I said there is no mini-map, that's mostly true. There is a mini-map for buildings and for, I guess, dungeons, but not for the main map. That said, it doesn't really help that much, because you can't see yourself on it. The only way you can really see where you're going is by opening a door and seeing which way the map moves. Like, oh, I can see it moved up, so I must have gone through that door on the top there, which is really what you have to do, and it doesn't always work. And I really like a different camera angle for this room. No? Well, whatever. I believe this is where I need to go. Maybe. Yes, there we go. Ah, the king! Thank goodness you've come back safely. Yes, sir. Aileron, you are a good and loyal squire, but the world can be dangerous, as you have discovered. After consulting with my advisors, I have decided that this poison, however slow it may be, is beyond the skills of Gwenny's healers. You must journey to Aramon. You will find a Mirari healer there. Their king has long been a friend and ally to this land. I have written a letter to tell him who you are and why you need his aid. Please present this to Zurm, using all the ritual and customs which should accompany a representative of our realm. Thank you, sir. The road to Aramon is easily followed, but you should have companions on this trip. Therefore, I've ordered Sir Abrican to be at your disposal. He is the best fighter, and I know, and you discuss it first. Yes, the boy and I will talk later. We will decide whether I will go. However, the goblins have been rising in the forest, and I could not spare more than 2 companions at this time. You may take your friend Brenna. She is quite resourceful in her own way, and seems to be able to move well in difficult places. And Master Bowden has agreed to let you take his apprentice Radar. She is quite involved these days with her own experiments, but she may be persuaded to seek more exotic herbs and ingredients along the route. I am sure she will be a great spellcaster one day. Finally, you may have such as Godric, our alchemist. He is a bit strange, but he could prove useful, and his knowledge will help you immensely. Everyone else must stay here at the castle, I'm afraid. I need to discover all I can about the goblins. As with any endeavor, your success will depend on who you choose to bring with you. I will not allow you to leave until you have picked your companions. There's a great California wine here in Napa Valley. Oh, my son, think carefully about your group. Talk to them before you make your decision. You may take only 2 with you, so choose wisely. And do not hesitate to seek the advice of your teachers and friends. Be sure to seek Trahan, as he would have some equipment for you, I'm sure. Yes, sir. You are too generous, your majesty. On the contrary, Sir Abrican, I am quite sorry to see this boy go. Now, there are a few obligations to attend on your way. As you leave Granny, be sure to pay your respects to Gabrion for the attentions he has shown you over the years. And be sure to visit the farms. Find Kendall's family and tell them what has happened. Use all your sensitivity to give them this news. I will be sure to do that, sir. I feel as much as I can help you. As you know, I've always hoped that you would fight in training and led you to the knight. It's your greatest wish in the kingdom, banners, etc. Therefore, I have decided that should you succeed in this quest, you will be made knight. Your Majesty! Make him a knight? Thank you, sir. Now you are too generous, sir. Too generous by far. That is my privilege, Aberkin. Yes, sir. When Alaron returns, he will receive his sword of office and see his name inscribed on the roll. It is my fondest wish, and it will be my pleasure to accept the roll. Know whose honor awaits to guide him accordingly. I will do more than keep it in my mind. Farewell. Go then, Alaron. With my blessing, haste up to Drendos. We'll be waiting. Thank you, Your Grace. I will do my best. Indeed, Squire. See what you do. Bring that letter from. Oh, thank God. I'm so glad to be done with that voice. I don't even care what the journal says. Words. Oh, God in heaven. May I have a word with you? Yeah, we're gonna go through this. Yes, sir. This plaque. Yes, sir. It is the nightly roll. It names all of the knights in Guardia. There's so many, sir. Many must serve, Squire. But is something more, sir? That is correct. Every town has a night like this, a roll, etc. It is an induction into a world both larger and smaller, or something. Smaller world because you become part of a select. It is larger because you also take on the burden of knighthood, valor, truth, blah blah blah. I made a promise myself. I promised myself. To go with you on this trip if you want me. And I have promised the king to make you worthy of this role. So now I will promise you, mark this list well. Take it to heart and understand words. You will never see your name on here. I will see to that personally. I understand. Oh, if you do something wrong. Okay, yes. Act well and I will be your truest sponsor. Thank you. Words. More words. Yes. One day I'm gonna be a knight. It's really gonna happen. Oh well. Let's see what the cards say. I really need to heal myself, but hubris. Now let's go over here and Sir Aberkin again. Funny that. Don't ask. You mean about the quest? There, you see, you already brought it up. You're still angry with me, aren't you? Anyone can see you're not ready. You're too young, too inexperienced, and too often rude. By the way, the next time the king asks to see you, please be on time. And when the king gives you a letter, please remember to say thank you. You still have it, don't you? Of course I have it. Solomon is going to ask for it. Without it, he may refuse to give you a healer. Have you chosen the weapons you'll be taking? Not yet. Traherne will help you. See him in the... Oh, frickety frick. I forgot that you cannot recruit him immediately. I think you might have to recruit him last. Rada, my dear sweet Rada, my love. Rada? I can't. No discussions. I'm too busy, and I will continue to be too busy for a long time. Please go away. Since when are you so busy? Since Shamsuk decided to start cursing my friends. Without warning, without permission of the council. And he did a pretty good job of it, too. I guess some of our wizards feel they're above the rules. A curse? How bad? Bad enough. It's Neeson. He's wasting away. Every day he gets a little weaker. A little more sick. He doesn't age and he doesn't die. He's just never well. But why? What did he do? Squire, please. It's not what you do. It's who gets angry with you. You're old enough to know that much about the world. I mean, real talk, girl. Fucking, it does not matter at all what you do. Well, it does matter what you do, but some people are just the worst. And some institutions are also equally the worst and do things against you even though you didn't do anything. Or your people. But that's a whole other issue. What did you come to see me about anyway? I'm going to Aramon and I need a group to travel with. The king told me to ask you. He's right, there are many enchantments on the path right now. Some dangerous and some not. Either way, a good magician would be useful. Are Are you? A good magician, I mean. You want me to turn you into a bat or something? Either way, a good magician would be useful. I've been thinking about who I should take along. How would you like to join me? I'd like to, but Neeson's been a friend of mine for a long time. I can't go anywhere until his curse is removed. I really think you should come with me. Look, Alaron, I don't like saying no over and over again. But what if you can't remove the curse by staying here? What if the answer you seek is somewhere else? You mean Aramon, for instance? Would you have time for a quest then? Now that is interesting. Yes, Alaron, I would. You can expect me after all. She's gone. Where did she go? It's like magic. She's inside of me. What sorcery is this? Oh, I feel betrayed. I feel violated. Well, moving along. Brenna, would you like to get inside of me? I mean, Brenna? Hey, Alaron. Sheridan wants to meet you in the training room. Something about a match? He just wants to show off again. Well, why don't you teach him a lesson? Aren't you getting tired of letting him win? Ooh, damn girl. How do you know about that? Come on, Alaron. You know I see right through you. Bitch. Let's again. You think I can beat him? Oh, that's right. He's not that much better than you. I'd tag along and cheer you on, but I really have to get back to the library before Bowden does. Why, what's going on? Some big survey on the history of the kingdom. Funny, isn't it? A few goblins attack and all of a sudden everyone needs information. Where's that book on the caves? Where's the Terminar history? And on and on. Sounds important. I don't know how important it is, but it's sure dusty. Says son of a... I think I have to maybe get to her in a minute. But we're gonna go to the training room in that case. And Sheridan... Sheridan's around here somewhere. Sheridan? Sheridan? You... prick. There you are. Oh, there's your head. So you finally decided to turn up. You want to match Sheridan? I can't now. I have many errands to take care of. Aw, too bad. I was looking forward to it. If you're trying to scare me, remember that I've trained against you for years. Then you should know better than to try and get out of a match this way. I know how easily you get injured. We both do. I have some questions. Have you ever had wild... maybe. Why? Saucer. I had a weird dream and it's bothering me. Listen, I have weird dreams all the time. It's nothing. What was your dream like? Well, it was up in the clouds and lots of people, etc., goblins, and this woman who... Yeah. Wow, there's a woman who comes in my dreams too. I waggle. Really? What does she say to you? It's not what she says, Alaron. It's what she does. Oh, it's a sex dream. Wow. Subtle. Stop smiling. Find me later. I'll be in the castle. I'm sure you will. I forgot to talk to her. Now... Hang on. Okay. Back now. I'm trying to figure out you can get a sword by doing a tiny little quest for this lad. I still, after looking it up, am not super sure, so we're gonna give it the old college try. Here's trouble. How are you? Did the king? Yes, I saw him. Wait till you hear where I've been. Portals, come back, generation, harassed goblins, King Ramsay. Yes. Dark season. Like to hear it. I'd like to hear it, but I really wouldn't. All I have to do is talk about the history and etc., and I don't care enough right now, so we are just going to try to figure out how to get this sword. Old weapons reminds me. Old sword anywhere around the castle. Sorry. I guess I'd better keep looking then. I'll let you know if I find it. Thank you, Squire. This particular sword is of some value to me. Still don't know who to take. Right. Now I believe in the journal, maybe, there is... Traherne asked me to look for a valuable old sword. Yes. Alrighty then. I think maybe... Is Sheridan ready to talk again? Or is he gone? Oh, he left. Outstanding. I think I have to go to the library and then talk to a wizard. Ooh. You know what? I want to see if maybe I can change my name again. Wouldn't that be fun? After I save the game real quick and... Oops, Oh god, what could I name myself now that would be super duper fun? So many things. How about exclamation mark slashing? That's a cool name. Couldn't be any reason that just totally came to mind out of nowhere. Never thought of that before. Exclamation mark slashing. What? And it wouldn't let me change my name again. I don't even know why it would do that. Well, so, well, we'll come back later, I suppose, since I am apparently locked in the castle. Okay, well, let's go ahead and recruit. Try, Brenna. Back again. I want to explain about Kendall. The king sent me an errand. Do you always have to snap at me? Does a wizard have to worry? Back again, Elron. What is it? The king sending me an errand. But that's Miles! Egads! Does that have anything to do with your adventure in the forest? Some adventure while I was lost. Let's see. Oh, you know how dangerous goblins are. Why am I picking up these, like, 1920s voices? How many times have I shown you how to walk, blah, blah? I should have paid more attention. Anyway, I'm supposed to take Abraham along with me. Then you'd best visit him, blah, blah, blah. What would you say about coming with me? Me on the road with you and Abraham? It could work. You don't think you'd be helpful? You tell me. I can move around well. People don't really see me. I can open doors. I'm very good at throwing things. Knives, for instance. Those are all skills I'll need. Maybe. Usually they're things people take for granted. Brenna, open the door. Brenna, sneak into there. That's unfair, Brenna. I never speak to you that way. Around here, almost everyone does. I don't need to go out into the wilderness and be bossed around. I got plenty right here at home. All the more reason to come with. You have a point. Neither one of us is going to get any respect by hanging around this castle for the rest of our lives. Y'all sure you want me along? Yes, I'm sure. I won't be any trouble, but I won't take orders left and right here. I'm not asking you to. Come on, Brenna, what do you say? I'll have to tell Bowden. Tell him. Get whatever you need, and me neither. So, here's the deal about that. There is a way to trick her. You still get to bring her along, but you don't get her there. And she brings you a weapon and armor outside. I really didn't want to figure that out right now, so here we are. I would have rather just got her as my person now, my party member now, and just get on with it instead of trying to figure out exactly what the tree is to go through. So I'm going to try to get Abrakan here. Sir Abracadabra. Oh, Sir Abracadabra. Well, I'm now calling him Sir Abracadabra the rest of this. Wait, oh, there you are. Aileron, have you formed your group? Believe it or not, sir, I know. I really don't know who to take. Would you be willing to help me succeed in my quest? I don't think you'll need to come and... I'd like you to join me. I'm happy to join. When do you want to leave? Soon! Understood. In the meantime, I'll see Traherne about it. Should I surround myself? What about you? Are you still willing to go? As long as King... Yes, I'd like... If I take anyone with me, I'd like it to be you. I'll be in the training room for you. Well, now I have formed my party! Huzzah! Well... There are some things to do around here, but I don't know what I want to do. So, I think we're going to call it here. I'm going to call that an episode. And then when next I come back, I'm going to try to figure out how in the world to get Traherne's sword. And there are a few items around the castle that I want to plunder, and then we will finally be able to leave and then spend some time in the town and do a couple things there, and then actually leave and get on the road. So I think that will do it for now. Thank you again, everyone who is coming along for this ride to play this just wonderfully terrible, wonderful game.